me deputy governor. Enti MPP here say meba abeboa na yenya let me din kunima mentimi nkase member enti me resigning me job ewo Bank of Ghana e be ye running mate of the MPP. Meba ye ndin kunim so me hwehwe ejuma foforo me benya ejuma ewo African Development Bank. Omo me ko Zimbabwe se me nkoye omo penyi ewo Zimbabwe. Me was Zimbabwe and a 2012 beduye and an Akufo-Addo sambaye or say minjai na membrefi na membeye na abedi chiribium for 2012 election. Ye president of African Development Bank Opamicho or say maminjai jumano or Frere President Kufuor se onemin kasa se maminjai jumano emba Ghana bium but me kanchiro mo say since a party no hear me se membra mbeboade mintimi ka se member me resign here and me samba and me be ejuma as running mate ye bae munyina nim se NDC for omuko wie mu ewo 2012 eninti ye ndi nkunim so ye call Supreme Court semokai you and I were not there. Mina me kodi adanse ema party no star witness mina me ye pink sheet no so me lead team no na ye pink sheet no ejuma no me call Supreme Court eko di adanse eko defendi party no pa yan di nkunim but ye kire Ghana fo nyina se ye na ye wini 2012 election no ye wie misimu me ka se me nko bebi abiom metena Ghana na ma bo campaign no me call lecture after lecture after lecture me the pressure egu NDC for so me country na Akufo-Addo say 2016 election yidie me pese ojai John Mahama emma me na me no yenko boot for 2016 election kukurudu na uhwe party me die ejuma me ye wo party mu me by the last 16 years me de me ho abo afore ama party 208 na me wo Bank of Ghana na me ye omo penyi governor no abedi chiri penyi no abedi chiri deputy governor of Bank of Ghana ena na Akufo-Addo be frame me o se me be ye na abedi chiri Samre no na President Kufuor ebedi 8 years na nipa bedure cast kire me say mama njai me ejuma no na membeye running mate omo say no party are breaking 8 no enti me ba yendi nkunim but me kanchire omo say President Kufuor ena appointing me deputy governor enti MPP here say meba abeboa na yenya let me din kunima mentimi nkase member enti me resigning me job ewo Bank of Ghana e be ye running mate of the MPP me bae ye ndin kunim so me hwehwe ejuma foforo me benya ejuma ewo African Development Bank omo de me ko Zimbabwe se me nkoye omo penyi ewo Zimbabwe. We was Zimbabwe and a 2012 beduye and an Akufo-Addo sambaye or say minjai na membrefi na membeye na abedi chiribium for 2012 election. Ye president of African Development Bank Opamicho or say maminjai jumano or Frere President Kufuor se onemin kasa se maminjai jumano emba Ghana bium but me kanchiro mo say since a party no hear me se membra mbeboade mintimi ka se member me resign here and me samba and me be ejuma as running mate ye bae munyina nim se NDC for omuko wie mu ewo 2012 eninti ye ndi nkunim so ye call Supreme Court semokai you and I were not there. Mina me kodi adanse ema party no star witness mina me ye pink sheet no so me lead team no na ye pink sheet no ejuma no me call Supreme Court eko di adanse eko defendi party no pa yan di nkunim
wey mayama wa hana fe yama akwa be jiri pa sa wo ho ye divine selection anya ka Empempensuo ni mprempren moja edaso edie frusane woni padua mu. Tetrema daso da abodwimu a. Empempiri mitai eka se enye wunyansa ne wutumi ne wunimdiere wa hofa mabi. Na momuno sa empempensuo ya wadri. Eya safu Yehowa dawroma. Ena etibidu ababedru sa empempensuo. Nina nkamfu ano ya ka se uko unkoto dwa ni mu aya na wadana se. Esanse onu na bon kwa ma nkwa. Enye ne ho mobro na so a. Enkanwa na adwo da ya nka no pe obi na enya ne wayi watade ame de wakose fridge mu. Benso no na domo ne ho mobro nti. Ya obonefo no susu ye nyina no ayekwa. Okay, ya dawase. And now Tuesday, the 25th day of November, 2025 in the year of our Lord. Oman Mpuntuo dear Sunni program near live on a Western Diamond Television. Yenda production team Naswa Madam Roma. And the team Yesim Konyatina here. Michael Yaro MCR. Thank you so much. Samuel Dingo, DJ Black Foreigner. Omo Ejina cameras nature. Technician on duty and area man a preg. Me didn't do from Paul Manson. Area in Comodia, I will fear say. Now, over joining conversation, no baby, I will be a Ghana fan. WhatsApp and a text message, you know, 0248071174. 0248071174. They are live at area. Our YouTube, our Western Diamond TV live. OCC like here page na fenya daje. So comment ni nyina for money. We are now a link na wa share. Na subscribe to your channel no. There is a lot of conversation yedi egu apasua. Ebenya daje atasene se besepa ne konyina habai. Na sa conversation no ebusia wo interest wo. Entini maya na se wetimi akan. His Excellency former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia edi apoboda kwa kopiemu the eastern part of the country. Na enra wo visit some 4 constituencies. Eno ye 3. Na enano he's expected to campaign 4 constituencies in the eastern region. And pay oye a Betifi constituency. Ewiem kakra no oye Nkoko constituency. Mprempren wo Abrem constituency a. Ene wo via Abrem constituency na watidi esi Etiwa East constituency. And these are the 4 constituencies I expect to say His Excellency former Vice President Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia and the campaign no echo ene a day. And on your screen no a Betifi Nkoko Abrem NFA Etiwa East constituency. Musia the die have been cast already and clearly okay sanya and common and narratives in air bar. Now there is no 2 ways about it to say nyame beya dum and January 31st no ebeba abetu ye nyina wa asomdwe mu aba no so ye beto ye nya to aba ne se kukuro Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia ebewini na wasa so to franka e dia ma the new patriotic party. Now trust me, I can tell you sir 2028 presidential elections no Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia lead to that particular election na victory mapa etimi aba be ye party no enso edia na san komo we ni san huboa we ahyase every baby adan wada and the 3 blue regions Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia ko share ase afiri ho wo wie ya no ana wo TDC ya Western North wo wie Western North no ana wo ba eye atoemantemu ase ofri atoemantemu ase no wakoti ofroti epiem wo voter region wo wie no ba eye central region. That was last week and this week you know what na epiem eastern region emprempren oya Betifi waye Nkoko waye Abrem NFA Etiwa East constituency and pay wo share the supporter ena wo keka ene adehye wo abetifi ena nkoko constituencies wamo edisia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia media ehyem nkuran mamia rehyemu say NPP delegate will never make a mistake in choosing a leader for the party. Yaro sa videos na ready the kind from call abetifi we are now the mako we on koko and no join live on Western Diamond TV Adaro man pay we a video say free abetifi constituency by His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia abusia chese we enye support keke we extra the grassroots ne say near we lead the party no ana enei we hia wo mo no na wo hwe ni je ne awo keka ne awo fama delegate e was our constituency no mu e kire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na bra gere ne ntiase so and delegate one beto aba nyame adoma 31st of January 2026 no wo hwe se ne na wo mo chante party ni anthem a e kire bibi se NPP amanyo kuo no even though abaye to ye no enguguo baye but in reorganizing the party no ahoden surunku bi abora party no mu a trust me ye to aba ni wia enkabo mapapa na beba sa adano ada miame wo famusa dankwa the recent poll a ode baye no say ene obisa nipa bebrebe no a say after the campaign no is there going to be unity in the new patriotic party and now the sample size na over 3,000 na dudu one say about 89% to say ya to abadi wia party ni be kan ho abomu na fe wama ya dwumaden towards a victory 2028 and in the way aya emprise constituency Aviya Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia baby awo biara ye de aka nyina no se nyame nka ho woni team ni nyina no nyame onkam ho etino sanfoni a wo hwei ese we delegate a ka bibi kira o se party no enya mistake enko choose obi asa kekese o meli the party no na de edika na kwa me performance ye overwhelming. Now for the first time on Euphony appear on the ballot paper. What me 41% at the ama party no. The BNC who can say ya no kobie mu a and your party no and sabeti mi aka to me. And Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia awai and prior constituency videos no ebi na e wo screen no so no a abusua o hwe no. Ya di ka che say and ye ne campaign no ya fatu ya wonso se ba bia obeduru bia no e be kire emfoni no ne ekosi wo ho enso amwatimi ye ho nti no mprae so e de eni e de ka hwe ye abetifi etiro that is it abusia yemfiri ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ahwe ye na afi ye mrafie me ba chaw adanu ada me betena aka chaw se o to aba manipa abusia oye trusted to abama nipa and ye experience no wo no obetimi dia baba bua to abama nipa the campaign message and the campaign promises manifesto promises you know resonating with the plight of the ordinary Ghanaian and to abasa akeke se and ye mra so ye koto abantino me koto santene ato aba abatuo ewo nsunsuanso adanu adana NDC fo bi kase na dankwa akufo ado aba ye be mampani enfie nwotwe wamu ehunu de ye wode o man sika eye bosi oboy no ma ehunu de wode ye entiantu abafanti MPP amanyokuo no na entu abama NDC ba wamu ye better managers of the economy than the new patriotic party. Awusia Sawanya adaje atena se ahwe NDC 2024 manifesto education medical care say Wa manifesto no under education specifically no abusia eniema wo nyina no nya ade a ebetimi sustain sa sector no for the next 4 years. Ayo education pe eba ne health a wonya da agina wo download 2024 NDC manifesto do a na akọ health wo de ko kenkan eniema e wo ho be unu se san krofo yi sabia buru amamuo mu nimdia pa ne amamuo mu nyansa akom kakra ade entina make sa adanu ade to mamu ase yenya a vice president a wadwene hwe kai hunu se emre bia besere kro ene wono ne sia wo no eyade kwa yade sabia no hia moja esanse wanya moja ni ntino papa no eto anana no wonsia do entino wodi si na ko emu se nyame na dum no pega ndrum pempensuo bia ane womo the rural areas a edru ba bia critical condition womo bia hia moja abo bia kaw wo pe eye anti snake eye serum na yade awo ama watimi anya nkwa no sa how no wa manfo no so enkurase no wode ne debia eba be so sa de na no ade ama manfo be kai pa wakobo ye zipline medical drone delivery services so ewo mamu ase ye na NDC fo bia sabia buru wom yeti bonkosofo ebe ka se ade no a Dr. Like Mahmoud Bom ye ne MPP abande ba no enyam fasodie bia na de bro man ne se ye de ba betwetwa ma de jamu can you imagine this asagro ase nyagro no ma ka sa asem no ma en sansem no circulate na nyame nchaade Dr. Like Mahmoud Bom bia ne MPP aban ejina mu die mu ehwetoto niema ema the establishment of the first zipline medical drone delivery center adwuma organ ha emprempre yakasai womutimi at the 6 and a bag Ghana ha etino the largest you can say drone delivery service Ghana ha no worldwide na chasa etoda otina se din na ogiri bibi hu aya na entiase enya adwuma otina se din na ogiri bibi hu aya na entiase enya adwuma abusia zipline medical drone delivery service afibia no medical delivery and a supply sa adwuma kwenkwa no drones yinkwa no a MPP abande baye a supply the various health facilities our Ghana has say my de amanfo nkwa over 36,000 annually afibia and you can imagine time when I said we maye no now how ne wo a cost what Ghana has especially the rural areas and health facility just sabia buru enya papa ewo na manfo wu kwa wo so na hia moja mantem oba timi wu akoda timi wu ukọ efuom na aboa bi kawa na what the poison egu moja mu a gise nyame bamu anya sa obato na nanom wonsie do aban bi na ba ya wo be sesa narrative no enya ni suade hu no se baby aman Ghana ya kono ese ye gidi pa nyina nkwa emfaw ne baby awo so far as awo ye Ghana ni a wotu ato de ma aban ne de ese timi the systems eba no health care abusia ene yanka se we kurase ntino ene a ye ka se wa pomodin hu nsam enkofamo at the end of the day you know etua to baako se wo krokase mu o se wo krokitua mu o eto baako ne nyina yetua Dr. Like Mahmoud Bom zipline medical drone delivery service what ya ba o menako yan first center na wo hwe o TV ne so no NDC for to ho pisa and then say and yeah party ne ba ban mu no communications minister Honorable Samuel Nete George visiting one of the centers na asa kwada chese akombia sini so we hunu bi da na ade wo mo bo mo de lanchi drone yi na tu ye na wo hwiri kosoro ba fam saa me se wo na uti opposition wo no nkrofo no e kansem hunu ade afasa ade we hu a e gye nkwa enne wo hunu han no e hunu so mfa so e wo how said you hwiri boso. The introduction of the zipline medical drone delivery service in this country and this for my and say and now the papa and for benefit be Ghana by Omba Bemu na say Kurado Pierre Radema Ghana Health Service and the Ministry of Health. Tony Goodman say zipline ayaba ho abaso abaso say Dr. Like Babu Bob yada Roma abaro enye moja ne essential drugs ana ne ade sisawo ne ade supply o na mo condoms ana afei you can say exams papers and you know a whole PRO adema health ministry no aba be kasa abususam we say zipline no say enye moja ne essential drugs na you dey supply na mo condom ana afei exams papers na the supplier na a true mu pa a tie this ya by na chi trimu pa wo de ba ba mu ana fei anima ani ba bi on person of the health service no and a health care delivery no ekokoduru na wiei I saw a particular press release ama me yema hye enti na mso anka me ba bedi akwa ho nkomo ba ma me fa nto nchen na menni drone ho enkomo. Dr. Paulina Clara Pia Western North Regional Director of Health Service we issue a statement yarofa statement ne to so mabe me da say notice of suspension of operations at the Zipline Security also Distribution Center. This is to notify your facility that a letter from Zipline Ghana Limited Security also Distribution Center informing the region of the intended suspension of operations effective Tuesday 25th November 2025 and due to the above, these are the measures put in place by the Regional Health Directorate Western North Region to mitigate the intended action by Zipline. All district health directorates with vaccines at Zipline should immediately make arrangement to pick all their vaccines. Ensure cold chain storage is properly maintained throughout the process and ensure vaccine accountability. District hospitals should ensure the constant availability of blood and blood products at their facility. The Regional Health Directorate has made allocations to supply emergency quantities of anti-rabies and anti-snake to the district hospitals today, 24th November 2025, counting on your usual cooperation. Thank you. Signed, Dr. Paulina Clara Apia, Regional Director of Health Service, Western North Region. And to say aban bi ba na onya ni swade hunu no adwene wom kronke tuamu ho e hunu se wom nso ka Ghana ho enti no enema bia aye sintu duade ama wom apomodene yan fa hye papa mra nyanyi mfiri ho na nyina na yam benefit proper health care delivery na ne boni o ya dia we ya and this yabai sabi aburu mo po bi na health minister a dining hall prophet and a modern health minister. A messy day, now a Timia money such a sensitive portfolio the year. And so you also Zipline, you can't say, center. You say, yes, suspended the operation with effect today. And you know, health, facilities say what area mua. So he also sent an extra plan no. So when say any ya ka say vaccines our wa pe kwan bi so na kokoje vaccines no na pe a proper cold chain room na cost of vaccine no. Can you imagine this? Abusia NDC aban our tissue sebi aburu wo me yeti bonkoso. I am telling you. Yes. There's a dear pa de besi. Ama adia wo bi de ba ya abaji amanfo nkwa no wo ba ya. Ya sha ase e closing it down because anya wanwa say adanu ada 20 good man a wo ye PRO aba ministry ni say zipline no mporo faso bia ni so na no condoms ni ade supply ye. Can you imagine this? Sa nkrofo na Ghana fo apom humusuo akoto abade amom se wo mo metena Ghana fo kon so. So here also we must suspend the operation with effective today. Anya no mpo oko krachia. I saw another Facebook post but your fan also to sumame. Jakpa Gustav essay. Finally, MDC has successfully stopped the operations of zipline in Kratcha West. Hey, edi ye bone pa ye say to abade ma ye John Mahama e dia we ya. NDC finally has successfully stopped the operations of zipline in Kratcha West where Jakpa Gustav. So abu amenso beboa. He making reference to the Facebook post. And the Western North Regional Director of Health, Dr. Paulina Clara Apia. Letter on also the Bible and tell say ziplines are also the ya suspend operations and ne. And also the age na reference point and clear time you know. Ye bisa say John Dramani Mahama ne Health Minister Honorable Minta Kando boni ben and this year what nkrasi zipline no aba ya ababa ji omo nkwa no boni ben wo mo de ayemo ya sema ye bisa na awie me wura ho papa say wo no a wo ba ba mu no afi ba ko nie wontimi mfa policy bi ya life changing policy emaye na mo no de obi de ba ya no wo ba ya chese o tuna jeje mu obura bonfia na this year was a also Western North bunue was motu abano pad ma NDC bewa ndimo aseda ene ode mamo no abanya aba ne priority aya nkukon kitenkiten abanya aba ne priority ayesa yen top pad enchiche mankwada abaya Ghana fo ebimu ato abade ama no se mfie ndan ya de enimu no wo mu o man no ezunsanso ni bi enie yemfa ni nyina nsi ase some 29 minutes past the hour 4 ha Western Diamond TV o man Mpuntuo dwumadie eso enie me pa chaw WhatsApp and a text 0248071174 eso fabre bejebre na ya kenke a wonsem ni nyina enso etibe ede amount ye live and every ewo YouTube Western Diamond TV live ko wa na wa subscribe to your channel na wa share link no enso ede amount digital secretary yera Emmanuel Kwabla Tokonu ye ka say ofia oye a walking encyclopedia behunu dan bani age nenu bedin komo na ansana no me pa cho Pure Health Clinic ewo nuro ennan ne nyina na ewo dwama so ejunu bora herbal na drugstore bi e ben wo mu a ya na wabisa kan kam enuro ni bi e kira kwan ya kan kam bites wo ho utie me o nanse wa wotenka onipadua mu se nipadua no aya na abre ontiapo ewo onipadua mu wo so a wo se onyare onso a wontiapo me pa cha otie sa wo go ba se onyare nanso wontiapo a kope eye kankam bites ni bi etonom na eniema Dr. Kankam dia ye aduroi ene ye wonom a mroye bia bawura nipadua no mu no aduro ne ba be Kenya nipadua no ama nipadua no nya hoden mapambie mu wo bi hweme o se ane me nipadua mu ya me ya me nipadua mu tutumi me hu adwuma bia maye nso a ede sa wo yaw na ba ba wie nipadua ne so besra wo kopɛ kankam bitters ni bi na tonom na mmoa sɛ wo sisi na ya wo ya wɔkyiri brɛmo wɔkyiri kasɛ me pa kyɛw sɛ yɛ pile sɛ yɛ hemorrhage ane sa ɛyɛ wo hawa hodo ni nyinaa no kankam bitters ebedi wakagina mu oya oba na onum kankam bitters a obu nsa ene moja ne bayiye emfa wo haw bia mrew efiti komu yaw ne efiti komu haw biara no kankam bitters onum amada yi ni nyina na ede afiw so yare kankam typhoid mixture ba typhoid fever pebi tonom ne nkum mo ni nyina mfa mawo eno da nkyɛn a malaria wobi se ene ya ye kasai kyese manimu ato mintimi ne diye maposo no maposo ye me ya ene ye man koyi wo meni padua mu a kankam typhoid mixture eye wadura obeto anom na onum kankam typhoid mixture no a abusua etiwe no ma otimi tibidi afa nso tie ebusu mienu system no asojafo ewo ni padua no mu a abusua ye from enkwam a wo mo boni padua no ho ban eni free nyadewa ahodo ho no kankam typhoid mixture droi ehwom kena mo ma hoden foforo ama mutimi de boban o ni padua no mu na de ye bonus ne kra enie be pa chaw kankam typhoid mixture e boni padua no ho ban de free ensa yade ahodo nyira ho ewia na fei ahye white blood cells no ekena ama watimi aye adwuma yie o ni padua mu enso de ama kankam cold capsules koko aduro koko no be bia efifiri wo bia no ma onsanka kankam cold capsules ni bi onumu a ebe hye koko biara agi ehini onipadua mu kankam ointment wo ya adwumaden na waposo ya ede honam ya ba ba wiewu a ya na wapɛ kankam ointment ni bi ede asrasra ba bi o ya no ewo no obeda nya no na o ya no nyina no enso etimi ekɔ enurei bomade na boru herbal afei drugstore bi e ben wo mu obisa obenya bi ato se wo pedodo na etu aton an ya so ye kase no e wo takrade asekei ene ya so ye kase no enso ewo me pa chaw ye ne Christian Faith Church di hwe ni mu ye ben Obri Lotteries Pure Health Clinic wasem ena making me pa chaw Fred Dr. Kankam ewo enhuma yi so 0246 710712 0246710712 eso na one eye Dr. Kankam eni eye kasubo mu na daroma awie nso yatena se digital secretary awie ma ha
yenia to sika
ba chaw etisen
ya me na
to be 101.3
yesu adom ukraine
damn yes
party ni mutisen
oh new patriotic party
to be 101.3
oleni the upcoming 31st January 2026 presidential election yara ananumu nsam bebre yina do no record in the nyamena adme
to be 101.3
the former member of parliament for Asen Central Honorable Kennedy Ohini Japan Takoradi constituency 5 o'clock
to be 101.3
yani yeguda eda invite mu abi nanso answer na mokodo no maminchia oye the leadership of the new patriotic party or party headquarters led by the acting chairman Buki
to be 101.3
JFK maminchia all the 5 aspirants, especially His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and an team, the American Eastern Regional, Mpuntuo, and by Thursday, Friday, anyway, we another region, MPP, regional executives, constituency executives, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives, in a party rank and file. Especially the hard-working voluntary groups.
To be 101.3.
Let me cheer Ghana for our show we are free. We program it Sisiano. Why program bia Oscar no corny and then baby no be afro. Obi so minimum baby no so menke I don't know new school muhu Western Diamond TV me say Rosika Sikalo honipo ya wekende ahun brasara na ya beka hu na ya asum Ghana man na ya nso yen contribution a ya be ma yen democratic dispensation waiting team ma yemba na yana nanum council also about to Ghana our could with democratic dispensation.
Begita mame na say na the edi kan. There is a press statement circulated on social media. It was signed and issued by Dr. Paulina Clara Pia, Western North Regional Director of Health Service. Or say ene Zipline Center a work seriously suspended operations. We been swatch on Facebook say any Cratchy West the no and also no ba NDC for no Oma collapse ade na ma ade ne nya adwuma biem. Bibisa say ehin fa na NDC abanwe epeso ode o man Ghana eko because afi ba kunie the kaipa in 2017 by this time na dan kwakufuado policies ahodo a wo ye se eba be sesa manfo abrabo afri de anyam akopapam nyina na wa lanche a eye adwuma nanso no joma ama afi ba kumnie eniema wo bi ba ye obeye ya e save lives no na ba ya ene oye no
Oscar Medase first mijidi democratic dispensation year round to be 101.3 more after there what I one personal property if you disagree with me no je the word the papa biara ye biara no adam fa kwon bi do na me branaze but ode yet asusu there ade biara abanedada wetwum okon wan fa no kotokum sika individual won kotokum sika na wode ye oyo oman taxes awoje no na wode ye dem dwumani nyina dem madam abani su wode oman taxes na bibiara wode beye no wode beye inti oyo unfortunate but that is what we are confronted with as a good people. Yo na Esha Sisiano yehu the two main places, that is the Karachi and the so you also do not letters aba Esha Clary abandoned on wakada were 5 centers across the eastern region and I think western north Ashanti region and Bono area, so another one, so only 5 but 2 centers in the years a year. It is unfortunate the press statement on issue reasons in tia what they suspend into Eddie Agra maybe kebia by speculation, but we will speculate because in Kaban almost suspended the Mayina, although to Oman, the good people of Ghana, Yanas what the reasons in tia was suspended. Esha Regional Director of Health Services, will one saka a letter and an instruction from the Director General of Ghana Health Services or from the minister into the way walk down to a. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. So far, 2 sentences na yati. Near more number in the yarn we issue the statement. Near more number up to Ochina Iriaber. I believe it will be incumbent on the Director General of Ghana Health Services and the Minister for Health to come and explain to the good people of this country why the suspension of say 2 Nangotimpa, why the suspension. But on your one that why today or yeah them a company Lightwave a yano Ghana Health Service them digitalization a yano warrior or no moon sam sikasam. Sometimes you see unnecessary politicization of policies. Not the meba because government want to show you where power lies. The two no iron no way in sin. But I mean, Messi, look, any policy that comes to prevent death is a good policy because look, good health is good wealth.
Yeah,
and yenya. Since I share a Unuma statement, what's the Ghana Health Service will put in place the necessary mechanism. Obama won't sabaka all the indura or snake bite indru na other vaccines in the Inade. Obaka for the there. But I believe the mobrofo de no hoard do na Ghana abotan onya snake biter ewu rabies ewu enti unfortunate but Oscar them American you mourn the benefit of the doubt up to Echina at this time Mijidi there na the full expose on them zipline drone delivery services on these two particular centers, that's the Karachi and the Seville also branches no na Mijidi there no eyini na wa abedegwa my yellow contributor you able to me contribute but for me obi to me kan chira there the efficiency of these two centers since 2028 basing there young today snake bites victim be wenya sebio wenya na nyame frɛ because abwata na akan ana ebia bodom akan wenya rabies na ade you know I mean this government I will have patience for them but only comment when they come out with the reasons because I believe in the content of another real reason to will close the main down. For now, they've not come up with the reason. Me assure that when people start to bash them, what the reasons in Baba. Now, I mean, any reasonable reason in tia obey. Ebi omobaka ebi a service provider no, ebi a psychology no, or also abana denekau wontumuntia de wa threat in there say wontua onye. These are the flimsy excuses they will come up to. But Oscar, them American, Yamon, Emperor, up to Echina for the next 24 hours and Mijide no more won't be our part.
No, your health minister Ghana.
Oh, you will be papa.
Sir,
you will be. Honorable Minta
Akando.
Oscar, Messi, I have told you from the beginning there was sectors to be work this country, education, health, interior, finance, foreign affairs, probably communication. One casa bebre. Adibi epede ye bia and for this yimpono banana ba banim. Inti entum nkan chiram there 8 years na banada don run this country no. You have gotten access to every document. And every policy rationale what you do what the year demo policy no inti sel baka no ho afama or there twentwan no kakra na nya abutal na nya deep understanding baby madam policy no koduru the possible ebia baka na behwe ne ebe SWOT analysis of those policies ahwe strength weakness na ade na humus ma be yen but there bet na one baka oh ya ba 8 years 8 after is 7 years of them zipline drone delivery system wow ye juma effectively nese elbow suspender meji de e betra ho maybe say one day okay so you also one how many lives in a demo facility no wetu wide and we protect the delivery of vaccines no aba time no to mo take na time na the may in ban zipline drone delivery system ban what were the major deaths you word them enclave in the western north me assure the the analysis in nyina ansana you come to the cracks that is the decision making eti Oscar I made the message about so but we take decision yan 24 hours we main reason na fanton na hu there the main reasoning se bio fantifo na kan na nyansa wo ma na de yembongo ti yemon ba
me we dey na sheda ni abotresa wo
yeah metiase
what Dr. Lad Mahmoud Bamia echo board drone ho asem wo Ghana ye tensem NDC for kan
you see me say there are so many policies here mama can some sure Ghana card and our National Identification Authority we implement their main focus is to make sure we get a trustworthy identification system. Since President Kufana time 2016 2006 we implement one pin at scams we make bold decision you discover shame 50 million Ghana cedis with the shame when kwesi aga na do danko akufo do be look the main reason why the system was sabotaged is that people benefit from the more our systems now only one. People benefit from it.
Yeah.
And those who benefit from it were the most educated people in this country. Through the national service scheme, documents new platform being verify identification to people siphon state resources into their own pocket. A pension scheme. You know, they was siphon iska wodu guon kotokum because obi wa wako pension wewu only there senate will continue your payment but identification paper be any wo che the senate fo wo kodu wotua na wotua obi aso nko iska no ehwe na wo se o dem da yenye verification when invite obi a number nipa ko na ntuma amba ansa na wa cut eboko at the end of this kind of oboko akoto account one na benefit the rich bankers no benefit. The same thing, various institutions, lands commission, documentation in war, so Nana Danko Akufo-Addo comes. He said, Dr. Mambra, take the bull out of the hole. What's the 1 yard? No, share resistance obey. Onye bibi alo because you will be more in the midst of the chaos. Now when you go,
yeah,
in the midst of it, no one is. I'm telling you. By the time that Yabuka got to next election, national identification won't problem. Yababa abasana abatina ha na yakade wo issue national identification what them are non-citizens so that they can meanwhile your foreign ID cards wo one more unko take it from me. They will undermine it. That is what we are. This is the country that we live in. People to serve Oman 40 years as a teacher. Obey now all ko pension or then nsa kanisika ni entitlement no obakacho kwaha no but you bribe and sana. Meanwhile odanka documentation or you so simple.
Yeah.
We will not do it. Aban woye yama sisi ala Ghana ni na lebo mani ma first Oscar some few years ago before Akufo-Addo no we implemented them na lutukwana a reporter or there your form or there filo so that immigration for waje no we number of people are where dem work opado na a fellow form no na da amon e de mo hona banana won so bokwa wo benya gote wakoye entries ele bagana so
the same.
Asan enya like flight plane at the babano. I want to more than form nibi immigration form na feel was in mid air no what I'm on feel. But Akufo-Addo no these things are a waste of time. But every Europe and America you don't fill such forms.
Yeah.
Because when your passport don't enter our passport now. Oh yeah, data na no board the corner.
Yeah.
Today with the Ghana card ever a show Ghana card. Say get a Ghana card make it our passport. What enter way you now pay no what you what when you mala iris na you know 9. Then the data will be piling. So at the end of the day they know the number of people who are going out and the number of people who are coming in. When you miss your full age, one sex, you know, data no the bomb was simple. The same thing applies to the Ghana Identification Authority platform. Today, banks record time of less than 15 seconds. And to me, the one says in order to do a banker. Bank will to identity.
Yeah.
To confirm that I will near Emmanuel Frimpong. I will near Emmanuel Koblatokon.
Yeah.
We choose. We scout over the morning what the some years ago, or there ekita voter ID card. Na asa na trotro wudin. Na asa say voter ID card nupo. So your papa, so on your papa. But today, upon we create them platform and we will undermine it because people want to take advantage
of the system.
So that they will be rich. But that is what we are. And at the end of why are you in there? People that build systems. Like the Zipline drone delivery system, like the Ghana card, like the e-pharmacy, and others, you know. Some of the citizens, because of selfish political interest, they would undermine those people, individuals.
Yeah.
Who are saying one thing. no wa sada we yi wonanua mankofo wa abuse them systems na wa build no no we are no wa kede obuskanem we Europe na one friend of mine only document into the obi document no di edwuma na o edwuma no yare it no dey edwuma wo ma ambulance ba wo ba fan nti yam fan de ABI document o dey edwuma fan Emmanuel Frimpong but in reality no onye Emmanuel Frimpong no le edwuma no yare we edwuma nti edwuma pay for ambulance no dey no tumpua onye no hospital papa like today Ghana system our build and sana light wave we build ehọ no enya banana ekwaji foldo wo bo wudi na wo date of birth alepe
asa
na anyen we enter our system no mu no na we hu wo medical record under the medical record no ochede this guy is supposed to have a prostate a surgery
no de na mo de yadwuma no
ono nipa kro no ono no wo prostate
no
the document ni ya ne dia no
ono prostate no
ono no wo prostate no into ntumi nya adwuma ina obi de ne document ya adwuma into wo no say wo na wa ba zoom e into yeduru one without diagnosing you no because wo medical records na da ho no otra odampa no so onim se wo mo ba behwe na chese wo because wo ma diagnosing Emmanuel Frimpong so wo prostate no chese time aso so mo yes surgery
asababa
otra ho hwan na wo de eyaba pa
ya rori pioto
wo be yes surgery
to be 101.3.
why am I saying this? Because you want to build a system where Emmanuel Frimpong is Emmanuel Frimpong.
That is it.
Where Emmanuel Tokono is Emmanuel Tokono.
That is it.
Where the Honorable Kwabena Ochedaku Mensah is Honorable Kwabena Ochedaku. You cannot use somebody's identity to do otherwise.
Yeah.
But Oscar, you want to undermine everything and make sure that systematic to create the impression that this group of people will be one by she. But I mean, Debbie Amaka, Messi, to vote is a right, but it comes with consequence. Butuma kasama to bido, a chakushi. Dem a president Mahama nankasa ken de worba to aba ye pin a peda the president or de boleta kakra na aka no kwal kakra. That is what is going on. So for me, Oscar, it's unfortunate, but that is the situation. And for them, I want to release them letters, where a civil servant, they take instructions from the top.
Yeah. And
they can't do anything. To them, doctor, no. For me, it is only that it's unfortunate he is now the regional director of health services. And if she has been given instruction to suspend the operations of this supply, cratching although at the end of the day, unfortunate, but that is it.
But Honorable Minta Kando, who decision at the health sector, national so say, and on a bit lead your party into opposition. That is it.
By the end of the year, Nayan started the next budget or kick in. It is there. Tell me today, Oscar, with all humility and honesty, somebody should tell me what is the singular policy of the John Mahama campaign in 2024 and are you fully in line now? Only ye Juma.
Ebini ho. Ni awalanchi nyina no hu ni fare bae.
Oscar.
Hu ni nine hu ni
nkete wa launch. How many people in Takoradi city you know wo nkete wo be it's a major policy. What the government should simply do, I mean the way duplication and sloganeering, election sloganeering and warrior. What the government should be doing is targeting the people who are already in the poultry industry. And I want to corner over for the one you want now the supporter or the Oman the mama one, so that if you want the small scaler, they can scale up.
Yeah.
obi o already nankasa otum or no portrait no or bet asam ka ebia 3,000 5,000. How is it possible that abandonable to one mawetum we scale up from 3,000 to 20,000 maybe in 1 year or 1.5 years? I want to over 30,000 beds, 50,000 beds. You better then you to me wako ebia 500,000. I want to over 500,000. We better then we to wako 2 million. And what year them will scale up? How are they is also going to stock beds? After why checking, how are they going to stock? Will the government assist them to link them to some industry to supply the main so that abani sika na odebka kwese hono we do onko ye sika no onko sai so that it can create employment because say kitankoko be 500,000 na echi within 2 years na etum enyankoko 2 million oye denala or there from kofu we edwumem. Yeah. But eba na be ye ne there me yankoko nketenkete obi amajibi Takoradi ya. Tell me from PTC interchange nano Edeko Beach Road Ede Bahabo Ede Bapa Grant Enclavia ehimfa na ebotu anya nkoko. You understand me? Ehimfa otide kede aban through the Ministry of Agri. They want to support peasant farmers. How are you going to get peasant farmers in Takoradi? It's not possible. Yeah. So are you targeted? You the government through the Ministry of Agri. I wonder why you already. Because every poultry farmer will be allocated a vaccination officer. Yeah. At the ministry. Data no. So what the government should do, Boris B, other people, especially in the Bono region, Ashanti region, part of Western region, your Ike farms, your other ones, contact them. What show farm no? How once as not then how is the government going to help you? How are we going to help you to stock X, stock A, so that then we link you. Your urban institutions be so that when them supply chain or what nipako no ole ya de na onsuro. But that is sloganeering. You are not serious. And at the end of the day, it will not get the right benefits because the bottom line is you want to reduce the importation of chicken.
That is it.
And help and to reduce it, you have to get chicken, one local chicken or your tasty, or your better than imported one. Yeah. But the imported one, price is cheaper. It's able boost the production of chicken in the system, then price is obeyed and overperform. But look, Oscar, I can tell you, the people that this policy as will compete with, Oscar, people think it is so easy. Only easy, the policy, it will be competing with people who can easily, through their government outside, they can still reduce the prices of chicken so that Sikebia where the best more Ghana still more what the babano. I'm telling you.
To be 101.3.
So it's unfortunate that the Ghanaian people, most of them still do not believe that this country is a 70% capitalist system and 30% socialist. And if you give the country or you vote for a group of people who think socially, it will be very difficult to implement policies to benefit the people. That is why Asha NDC, they find it extremely difficult to think through, to implement social intervention policy. Our be strong.
Yeah.
Tell me, how can you establish a fund that has not dedicated funding? Tell me, are you from 1992 up to President Mahama time? There is no fund. Why establish? No one pass through parliament. I won't get a dedicated funding.
Yeah.
Except Mahama Care. Except Mahama Care. no, it is at the mercy of the president.
Yeah.
President Biaba, Obokaro, come on, get out. Why is it Get Fund? Get Fund has a dedicated funding. MIF has dedicated funding. Yeah. National Health Insurance Scheme has a dedicated fund. Every fund, or dedicated funding. What passed by Parliament into Aban into me. This was Assembly Common Fund,
road fund,
everything. Apart from Mahamake, that has not dedicated funding. So, this is a socialist group of people who doesn't know. Only now, at 2008 election, National Health Insurance Scheme. It's your one-time premium. What do you do also? Why? Na come on your human being. And the lifespan is about 20 years. Onumponi insurance way and every year.
Yeah.
In a human being. As an insurance no me no one time. Human being no tomorrow. Our for Ghana life expectancy rate it is 61 years. How can you tell me there other more hospital for a lifetime as a one time insurance but people bought into it. You voted for them. And what Ben went to 1 year because it is not possible.
Yeah.
The same way, they are fumbling on policy implementation. Policy implementation, it has become difficult. Also, by a women's bank. Also, mobile women's bank. No one fuska. Meanwhile, you were mass lock already there at the office of the president. Reform it. No fiscation, no from the minister. Estimate to women's bank, no problem. Ebe first budget, estimate the 50 million. What can you do? How can you establish a women's bank
with
50 million? On your possible. Also, where is the office? Where are the documents? Where are the documents? The administrative structure ought to then. And after I forcing already budget, not even one CD was released for that. Again, the subsequent year, us is made 400 million. Made by a women's banking, and the 50 million po you couldn't get money to implement it.
Now 400.
No 400. Today, since Oman, about the topics. Aban wa budget $1.2 billion. That is equivalent to about $13 billion within 2-3 years to buy presidential jet 2 and 4 helicopters. 17 years ago, in 2007, the President Kufuor had only the money. Was she Ghana for? Was she President Kufuor? What's the President Kufuor? Ghana for command one. And when you can cut a presidential jet off a nipa 100 and a crop for nipa 15-20. Acquire a long haul flight, and acquire a short distance flight. Hey, about demonstration. President Kufuor would didn't dear war or your day what can Ghana for say, oh, okay. At times also about mentor, more chum. Obey, no cha. Kesinimu, not to the current presidential jet at times. Meanwhile, President Kufuor only I don't know, on to be. Akufo-Addo Bay. What's your system now? Security report. What's it look? Ada ban one to presidential jets for no one to a left quarter for 4 one from Ghana Armed Forces because more on why are that so that why you're retrofitting and no can one Libya time na Akufo-Addo did the Madrid Parliament processes will lead to the purchase of the more 1 presidential jet and the 4 helicopters no or it all ready meet Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Akufo-Addo will finish his term and go. And so that them playing no sin waba. From 2021, na day you Akufo-Addo day you Akufo-Addo pado jinenya. How can Obi a foreign minister, including President Mahama, why a communication minister, deputy communication minister, why a president? How can they feel comfortable in presidential flight. There, oh yeah, comfort into the waffle plane. How is it possible? No social someone okay. At the end of the day, Akufo-Addo, they have to shelve it. Today, less than 10 months, 11 months, yenya helicopter crash one to the extent that the Minister for Defense the Deputy National Security Coordinator Air Force pilot Minister for Science and Environment Ejididel say when your selfish political interest in the world granting Akufo-Addo Kotoya in can feed the helicopter no botwa in the aban osi ontum mfa nurse fo into 2025 one finance you po 2026 was ontum mfa nurse ni ontum mfa teacher ni e kom na owo ho na was one pele Akufo-Addo Koto presidential debt one no today one Koto presidential debt one no two e kom na ko sisi a nurse fo na teacher fo na wa fa obi anya adwuma le ye Oman enya ska ye botu bi ato presidential jet 2 na ya san ya to helicopter 4 are we not sick
nya twomfo nkoten
are we not sick today Oman ye tu ye botu bi enya ska 1.2 billion dollars na ya kwato da mayi na nurse fo no wonte na fie teacher fo wonte na fie elections has consequence to aba jono hu I mean, I will support President Mahama 100%. They want to play no. Because Bible Park and what's in here will always be there. But you need to do what you are supposed to do. Probably President Mahama, what can I 3 years? 1 month. By the time I will be the man we start to your documentation and son we start to manufacture plane no. The President Mahama will win it term oko.
Yeah. Did the next president
benefits? Now so because of selfish political interest, hypocrisy, dishonesty in the 8 senior officers of the state, where will true plane crash? Where will true plane crash? Oscar, sometimes what is wrong with us as a people? Yet to aba yan jun hu kwechi yen I wanna what to implement transformational policies, inspirational policies. But what I've realized about the NDC is that when they cannot inspire you, they manipulate you.
Yeah,
they will manipulate you. And they will do inspirational policies, transformational policies, then they will hate you. To them by ekunipa, to them by area omano, to them by ye batoska. I've come to realize that look, elections has huge consequence.
All right.
It's some of the consequences on the face. Nurse of obia otra teacher training allowance, obia otra nursing training allowance. Nani pakrono ba restore no. Onu mom oye nipa bon. Na nipa na otwom no wotum attain no ho 360 na wa beka cho dem modwono ho sen nipa restore the miska no na wa jedi na wa to abaman oto abaman na 2 years wan for we adwumem
negita ma ye nase abusia e beda ho agye aboafo nkra to aba ye koba Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ne to no in the east no ye bedi ho enkomo
Victory, sir. So you are not your swatch. You know victory garlic mixture, no? You're thing. Hey, and the victory garlic mixture. Let me join the celebration. Victory, Edo Papa, victory.
Menu. Number gentlemen ndi me mo afrosane ye. Me nya victory garlic no. Ene me ho atome.
Mra bi atwa mo no. Na me say, Nanso sesia me nya victory garlic mixture no. Me ho see me ho so.
And let's celebrate.
Da onya mfie dum yi no. Apemfo ene oba a oma no fo entimi mfasa adro yi bi.
Victory.
FDA agi edwadie enkrato yi aton.
na so da so kra mu ha Western Diamond Television Oman Mpuntuo jubadi esu enie some 10 minutes gone past the hour 5 I will have see na aka tonabro o ga say ka be 70 days na MPP eko to abaji eye the obedi party na nim kanen Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia me dey medical support the amande dada Jumani me yama no nuana me na wa hopie mu Eastern region a obo apro ho ye bedi ho nkomo kakra na global info analytics for so recent poll on the buy do Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia lead in 14 regions afei so there is a video circulating on social media papa ye no ahaya mbekohia no okwa bisan sase mu ma me se anye bia no Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia early concession no a maintaining peace e wo mamu ha na se DNC because I say Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia cannot rush to concede defeat before counting is done and cause our MPs to lose seats. Then expect leadership again. Not today, not tomorrow. Honorable Ken Japan. Data.
Oscar.
Yeah, Nante.
Mandasi. I'm the 31st of January 2026 MPP presidential primaries. I have a painful kukudam enum. What I want now, where you want it to, we go through all the necessary processes at War Bontwa. In the Oya Nyamunaduma, the former MP4 Oya Asen Central Obabaha. Them nimuno I dedicate my votes for Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. I will also campaign for him. I will also use everything that God has given me to campaign for him. Because in my candid opinion, after analyzing all the 5 people, I believe Dr. Mahmood Bawumia is the best candidate amongst them. Nevertheless, others also have other opinions on your problem, Obian Kennedy. But me there, in terms of the party and in terms of the state, because ultimately we are not only electing a flag bearer, we electing a potential president of the country. Although Otum the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, and I believe Dr. Mahmood Bawumia has the competence, has the intelligence, has the values to lead as a flag bearer, and for that matter, the president of the republic. You know that one is so there. Ne policies now they not all roll out, especially in the party. How the party he intends to let the party run after Wabe ye president ni na dinina or kwa oton nina. One thing na oye menije woman there, he does not take swipe of his opponents because he has prioritized the unity of the party. Because the unity of the party is extremely important. As I sit here, even though I support Dr. Mahmood Bawumia, I still believe that not one single flag bearer can wholeheartedly go around the country and think that he can become the president. Everybody in the party is needed. Dr. Mahmood Bawumia is extremely careful with the kind of words he chooses and the kind of criticism he may have said about the other candidates. And it is good that all your campaigner on any of them wounding on cancer so indirectly on Fention. And I believe that one is a plus for him. But I mean, Oscar, them question maybe said the Honorable Kennedy Japan also the early concession of Dr. Mahmood Bawumia in the 2024 election was a problematic for him. I mean, Obi Obakadamadinia is disingenuous. The person is being disingenuous. He's just trying to rip sentiments of the party people. But you see, the MPP delegates, they don't make mistake. Paying for 5 years over the years. And this election, Oscar, yaka bibia, yaka competence, yaka bibia, it will boil down to one thing: values. It will boil down to one thing: values. Why? Because Oscar, obiara ni wa ordinance tebin. odi kire na ebusuafie okacha ne nyanko dem ebusuafie ni
bi amfa ne nsa benkum enkire ne sifie
obia ni wo be the man no. So for me, in analyzing who to vote for, I ask myself, who is the right person to hold the history that we have? And in the Fourth Republic, the history that we have is the John Ajekum Kufuor history, or John Ajekum Kufuor Aliu Mahama history. And Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia history. Because that will be the foundation upon which we can sell whatever we want to do in the future to the good people of this country.
Yeah.
Inti say a candidate nese edwosan tebini botuma achre the mo two histories here we. Naturally, you right from the word go, I believe you've cut yourself off.
You have no value.
You don't have value.
Yeah.
Oskeni obiane busiem adimoni bi wo ho.
Yeah.
But ebusuani bia ni ho a I expect the nunia ebusuani obukoko jira paado no obaka na ebusua no ho samfi wo paado. Because the man sam no wakan wo dey.
Yeah.
Wakan wo ebusuafie ye hia wo dey mu no na ya aka and idema wo be hia MPP ye na ebusuafie or ye MPP party headquarters or ye regional MPP office or your constituency office or your polling station. I want to hear the man some no. The talk on the man do ye wan ye. Won fa begina radio don ka. Won fa begina pete ma do mo honka.
Yeah.
It is a party banner pede be the party anima. E begina paado na eleka ye gu ye hu fia. You have no right, you have no moral right for you to ask the people ebusu for the want to abon one obey ebusu paying. You don't have that right. Because elugu yene ni masi. Elugu yene ni masi. I've taken it upon my one thing I've learned from J. Kufuor, former president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, former president, is that don't discuss party issues publicly.
Yeah.
Especially when it is bad news. Mu polling station ni why ade wa yen ye. Me electoral area coordinator why ade wa yen ye. Me fellow constituency executive why ade wa yen ye. Regional executive why ade wa yen ye. Na ma betre radio do na ma kan deja. Me former ebia flag bearer why we take decision bia me feel there me nyene nya adwen na me be gino na ma kasa me ditien. You are selling the party. Look good party in any mass and obi oya the man di biara no. Nobody should vote for that person to lead the party.
Yeah.
That person will change the party one day. For me, that is the reason I believe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has the singular honor to lead this party once again, because for the past so many years, Minti the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia waka setia any party member. Na bana osumu womuno. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia did to me there. Onye bibiara na ye.
Yes.
Or a human institution, individuals, and sometimes corporate MPP government where your policy be wanko ye. Some of them he disagree, but when he disagree, he does not come and discuss it publicly.
Yeah.
Because I am wrong. Onye nanko tina gen, you know what they run the party, no. Into baby cry, what discuss the more policies, you know. So your cabinet oboko no waka can answer. Into obaka in a dignified way, even though or disagree. On there, some majority need you to ma momo onfe yejuma. Into ame, my reason of supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is that he is the most valuable person about to make defend any history of the 2001-2008 government, of the 2016-2024 government. I believe he holds the values or what the temperament. Well, temperament. What can then fancy?
I said,
because a better president, Uskeni. Or then you'll be a one who brassy, a one who shadow. You must be a patient person.
Yeah. So that
you because our ekasa or your final.
That is it.
It's the answer na baba kasa no. No chede enya all the angles to the issues and sana abakasa because what's the penyin kasa we are. Now the ones are grown wide then we go.
Yeah.
See, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sebio you bia sebio on kasa by heart. And he is the most prepared person. Oscar, Messi, most of the issues are all could do with this country. After the solid foundation and another Danko Akufo-Addo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia banwa building. Say read Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia budget 2024 budget now. I believe strongly that this government is going to take us back to the sense say yeah, or there's some of the foundation yes and suddenly I build on it. Why? This government wanted to create 24-hour economy. They told that this country, the public sector, Juma Nobaya 133. Oscar, the only way to unleash the employment opportunities in this country is to cause a stimulation. You have to cause a stimulation in the country, and that stimulation, the foundation on the Ghana National Health National Identification Authority, the Ghana card na aban oyeno, because now the foundation has been laid. Now you have to stimulate the economy, and that stimulation will come from the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia credit score system. When a cause them stimulation now, oh no. In Obama demand why then wakosor because we are running a country on your cashless bibia sikana ya doto bibia sikana ya doto inti oye den inti sa wo for we adwuma mo wuntumi radio a eye adwuma ansa na botuma ahead then na siesie wo dem na ansa na awar obetake be 2 years to 3 years because you are supposed to save from your monthly salary.
Yeah.
So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, look, you to me a Ghana card. Yeah. Now let's create the stimulation. Stimulation in there. So one to me and a Western Diamond, what for we do me pay? No to work there, a permanent worker, a juma 3 months yeah. You Osika can go to Malcolm. Now catch on the me a juma wound to me. This is my pay slip. Based on your pay slip, no, categorize. No way who the Ebiosikaje 20,000 Ghana cedis a month. Or per there, or your permanent staff war to me. Okay, Damada, you bought me a man in Yama worth 80,000. Now every month be an about your ABR or the 30% and the 35% of income or the bar of sets. Even though she can only sika on semuno, obotume you need them furniture nyina.
Otua na kakra.
No we tua from the salary every month be anu otua. The bank will pay for Malcolm to order more into a create stimulation. Into adan go sikeni ode 2 years obotono. This is the 3 months.
Odato.
Into King's Furniture, Bogart's Furniture, television companies, I want to wear iron, I want to wear carpentry. They will be compelled to produce more for Malcolm.
Yeah.
It's in Obama Bogart's na King's Furniture. What about run 3 shifts because others now are more.
Yeah.
You don't just say it. And this is practical example. When I was in Europe before humility, Ghana for the first time. I just went to a shop. Me pada motor, gas cooker, washing machine, and other stuff, television. That time na flat screen na for. You know the Panasonic menu J, 50 inches menu J. You know the see abata. Mukoya company say mlutia cash ana me pada me ye no installment. Me so pada me installment. What's how many years? Then they handed over a form for me. Now me share the cost of Yaman pada mutoni na. It was around 4,000 euros. Now so 4,000 euros. They mail to me the 1 year 6 months. Me share no I share interest order do baby. Uskeni, I did not pay 1 CD. They handed over. Then from there, me fill from BBA. What do me pay slip? Me BBA, me ID card. You know, I don't enter system through their bank to the Bank of Ghana. No, what check the medical bill. Mpuntuo ya. What check ya? Na me free ade da. Mendeko no say I qualify into me penisi ala miss oh now one chunk no so I see and then they do deliver the items at my house
systems ni ye juma
because what build the yin bibia what check my identity everything into company no or chero do ko da nyama foforo no what the back why you have stimulated the economy for the demand to be continuous into Europe and America, they live on credit. By the understanding that that is how you stimulate the economy. You don't just be rhetoric into the Dr. Mahmoud. No, and that is the only way. Into the Akufo Addo, what should we invest more, motivate so that in here because Akufo Addo, so we automobile industry.
That's right.
I will produce more cars. Who is going to buy?
That a phone one.
And get of better than auto. A penny pack no you 5 years and so no. In Europe, the moment you work for 6 months, you can buy a car. You can buy a car.
Ako free be now call baby.
Ako free now call baby. And Ghana for numpayan and madaya ye juma. Eko free car na. Edi 2 years each year. Brand new. A year. A 2 year na relax for 1 year. And let me tell you the secret why a second cars or bagana mo. What a free car na a use in by 2 years. Na a 2 year. Then you use it for another 2 years. A use in 2 years, actually you are not paying anything. Then you build your money, your savings. The 4th year, enter 50th year, now ship bagana. Then you come and sell it. Then you get your money, initial money, and the talk back. Not the English kese. We are asking a free for into a boom there share all the second-hand cars or bagana. It is between 7 to 10 years. Or a strategy. Bring be any water or use to call Oman problems. Into most of the cars or bagana, no problems or car no behind I what second-hand cars. Na a spare part no or a lucrative. Europe spare part in your lucrative. Go be up a auto car. Odim, air conditioning system.
Per problem, yeah.
So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as Obia or get them enlightenment. No, he's the best person to explain to the Ghanaian people that look, youth. So what do we Juma ya? Now you move away from the old system of governance and job creation. Now this is the right thing to do. You stimulate the economy because job creation is the #1 problem. It's a bone there, or you know, Pogas, and now King's Furniture, or a branch or Western region, or a branch or Greater Accra, or a branch or Ashanti region, or a branch or Northern region. No, Alpha. Into what you decide on say, oh, TTI, and TTU, technical students. I want to wear carpentry, no. Next year, me here carpenter for by 200. Car manufacturing for what say? They. I've been said to it to walk away. You are Legon. Technical you Legon. Why? Because we prefer there. As far as automobile industry, bring them manufacturing and assembling plants in what and the market is for West Africa. But of course, we manufacture, we assembly, or that Ghana for we are first beneficiary. And to catch them, they be Juma 5 years and Sana Toka. It's impossible. Only ye. So for me, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the most singular person. It's a campaign Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or conceding term. That is not what the people want to hear. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or conceding and coalition area. I'm telling you, apart from ABR distraction at a polling station or a coalition center, every constituency be now only no results by 10 o'clock in the evening. Not that there was something wrong. I'm telling you, because I mean, with all humility, virtue of my position, I was the lead person at the coalition center and making sure the team on the ground mobilize all the pin sheets so that we get our results. Oscar, as at 8:15 in the evening, we had our results. Cool. What misbehave was coalition center 8:15 on the day of voting. On your 8th, 7th. Once you are saying presidential result na send a parliamentary dinosaur. We knew we had won, and there was no ambiguity. There was no ambiguity. It ended for only a day where distraction. I told my team, everybody should remain calm. The most important thing is that we have our results. We have our pin sheet at our coalition room. Oscar, the reason why most of the constituencies need a problem, and in this case, Dama and idea why be a judge, it is because the NDC rehearse a distraction process. What ba coalition center? What ba distract? No, I say pin sheets. Iti Ablekuma not what the pin sheet to call coalition center. One year gidi no what it's so no. Then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It becomes a problem. Them case here, why be a judge will rule? I mean, who there? Look, the judge is only doing politics. Because as one way rerun for what? The pin sheet are there. The primary document of the election are there. On internet, you know, more call for stay of execution. No one call appeal court there. No, and to me, to Abano. The pin sheet are there. The electoral commissioner did not announce the result on their head, from their head. They announced it from the pin sheet.
Yeah.
It is an Amber Coalition Center. They will announce it. They have the original pin sheet.
Yeah.
Other candidates were pin sheet. If you have any pin sheet that contradicts the result I want announce now, that one I don't have problem.
Provide it.
I mean, Ablekuma to 19 polling station. Ablekuma not and to 19 polling station. They went to vote because 19 polling station pin sheet was a problem. Whilst Obi was scan copy, no. MPP at that point they had the scan copy because when this phone no one come say original, you know.
What
it was easy so far original so it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
So the court would tell you go and do a rerun of those polling stations. One can show the one all the entire constituency is null and void. Come on.
Well, NBC 4 case in Ukraine na ejina some 41
polling station.
41 polling station. And you know how come say we judge no? Like I say inquire run of the whole constituency.
41 polling station Nipakuno winning with 3,700. And let me refer you to the 2012 election petition. The majority decision now just Satuba or announce. Okay then. Also, based on all the arguments we make na pin sheet na other way and a result easy or ye said them polling stations na and people who identify no. So what the dame result numpo, and that was very instructive. Also what the dame result numpo, what the mawana, it was still not overturn the result or the declaration of President Mahama as the president. It was based on that. And Akufo-Addo or congratulate President Mahama. Anka we expect that abana what two ni na umboni nyangu. Really? I mean, me read judgment. Me say na judge pa. What he's doing politics because he thinks he has to say that to get favor.
But mon checking side judge background. Me say okay. One more and say no President Mahama appoint
Uncle Oscar, look, yeah, Mr. Ghana, Mr. Gradually, we will get there. It is difficult. Sometimes judges, judgment. I can understand him. He's doing politics, and at the end of the day, look. Obia and just look watch social media. Obia ni me there at that judgment judge your politics because Obia ni me there pin sheet same MPP kita original mpu na isi so one day NDC nya wo be announcement
yeah
NDC nya wo be announcement say NDC wo NDC war. No one who there MPP ni original. na NDC simple we lose the main city na obotum da court na wa kede minibi nti yisi no MPP was say okay yisi no ya announce was say MPP will result to any original judge no be kede okay won ko to e hono foforo mo obi awo original no say ti the NDC na assign original. Okay, so it's unfortunate. I will not want to go further. It is an unfortunate decision from the judge.
Okay.
For me, the entirety of the judgment is shameful.
Okay.
It is not. It is absolutely. It is not law. It is political.
Okay. Me wa question ba ko bisa eye politicians I wo mo my mo. Me nya politician.
Bisa.
Ana ntina wo mu nhua ade free. Near abad dada no mu was enrampo and am who say yes say easy staff for bi petition president Mahama say
Richard was a Robert
wo nyi eye easy chair and deputies ni onyo mu firi na me bisa say Mama Charlotte or say dey it out here
ni pa
NDC aban na e appointed no
right.
Okay. What do you call elections in 2016? What to me? Every year, about me the Majon Mahama na. 20 me. Good. Mami Jera do kwemen say dey one more na to a year apasui. The last election I call 2024. No more returning officer.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Why they appointed no?
Nanado danko akufa.
Me da say. Abentina
when we mama MPP. Na data and information I want the face of the pink sheet in also
will declare. Digita.
Oscar.
Baby I do a man kono any nine. I'm telling you. As a politician almost young nyansa kakra.
Oscar, mama can't mention. This country Honorable Governor say talks they be all kadama say me. The number one problem of this country is lies and half truths. Minimum member can watch ma obey Ghana Oman adore yen kese
e akohwie ene no kra enimu from the office of the president eba besi form and it's true. That is the number one problem of this country. And all the developed democratic countries, you know, especially the G20 countries, you know, that is why they have made laws there, even lying about your age, about your name, or in order, let me put it, lying about your identity, you go to prison for 5 years. And no. Almost so because look, we can only develop country by ideas. So say if your idea is lies, we will spoil this country. Yeah. In Europe, Oscar say what identity problem about Oscar, the headache that you will have. Yeah. It's not easy. Your name spelling with date of birth now was say 23rd so and so no wako 22nd to change it no be famu no ubenu ho ti ebohu there with the greatest of all humility the most uneducated person our Ghana or do Europe or America within 6 months obey educated. Yeah. One go school so obey educated. Obohu de hey onyida mu tubole guya onyida me yadamadi onyida me gina ham sonchi onyida me gina ham yadamadi onyida me say me do Europe first day uska my first day me land Europe na mko to me twa ticket train ticket sana ticket na twa or there clock asamaba uska njamini me twa ticket na uga so wo Ghana. I was traveling for almost about 3 hours by train.
na conductor saba
you be inspected
be on me tickets o share o say okay language mente China I can only speak English. You know, sir, I didn't clock him, so this is my first day in this country. I don't know. I say, okay. He told me it is not an excuse. I should have read the regulations on the board at the train station or in the bus because it has been written in English and first day, I just landed in this country not less than 2 hours.
It is not an excuse. Yeah.
I was compelled to give him my passport because I didn't have the amount to pay the fine. And pleaded with him. And Sana, Nankasa, or the machine, no clocking or the mama back. From that moment, I told myself I have to be very careful. Everything that I do.
Yeah.
So this country, your number one problem, you will see presidents lying at the tip of their mouth.
Now I could say one now. Now call you one when it did it too. Honorable
Yes, a whole member of parliament, an aspiring member of parliament. I say, one shoot Manunko Fabian. No, I'm a police for Waba Fako. And this person is sitting in the August House of Parliament. Hypocrisy and dishonesty. Only the other side this country. Where everything. Why? Metnaha MPP. Wabe rule Ghana 8 years. If Abana or Wadona and any investigative body find it there, why would I come and sit here and support him? After all, Nipakono so I know years cannot blame me there. But Abana make sure that the more processing and Nipakono name, it is in consonance with the laws of this country.
That is it.
Man, you're there. Ele can't no to no dinti. Ele boombrano do. Nearly mean. Oh no, you be man. But you could be mana. The impression is not being created there. You support. You support there. Abano. Men, men prosecuting. No. Why? Did Akufo-Addo give appointment to somebody to come and steal? Did Akufo-Addo appoint somebody to come and cause financial loss to the state? No. So whoever has committed any offense, deal with that person according to the laws of this country. Don't do it on political grounds where you abandon the rule of law. Now, etum actually be detaining more than 48 hours because you think you have power. Why? In the ruling of the ECOWAS court on the case of the human rights violations by the former Chief Justice Stockholm, ruling about ECO page 98. The same case now, Ghana court. Now the same case no ECOWAS court. Court say no. We admit it. They are admissible. What you told me there from the the prima facie there? No, your human rights were violated. We ordered the government to bring a response. Now so what Ghana have? Why? Because decisions are it is on political grounds.
Yeah.
It is on political grounds and it is wrong. The only thing man on tumpon.
Na one say unipa no be mpa ye judges no. Wono kura na epe opposition.
That is the point. You see, we are living in a country. Since you sika and you believe you since you are the man the what you just talk on. I can bet my last blood. I can bet the last drop of my blood that anytime MPP bring the power, I don't think the number of judges will go since here. So when you 20, I'm telling you. And do I support that? No. But you have laid the foundation for the hawks in MPP to reciprocate that.
Yeah.
Because President Mao appointment on the bidding. And in all the allegations against Justice Stockholm, I'm the ruling of fair. In a work the oye bias. It was not according to law. That is the issue. Yempe. Last, obi o consider abrofo de won pay before answer. I say no. Whoever tells you that is wrong. It is wrong notion. What they dislike is the potential of you lying, because we have shown in all our deeds. Why? United Kingdom, Oscar, United Kingdom, before, if you are a Ghanaian, because we are all Commonwealth, when you are going to London, you don't take visa. You just buy your ticket and enter. Because of lies, then the United Kingdom government reviewed it. In a sense, plane ticket, you have to demonstrate where you are going to stay. Then they will find out from the person. As a Eloko Ebia Streatham, number 13 Streatham Street, house number so okay. No, our friend Pakrono, no way be said, oh, I'm Oskin Alba mention, no problem. We would our residence Nelco. Odu baby no, as Ghanaians, we lie to the British authorities to the extent that Nipa Korinifie. Now the same flight no, nkofo be 20 awon nyina was look of your. To me 101.3. Akohwefo. Awon nyina was look of your. Albanu krom wanje visa. Also to plane ticket na bra. Osika yi so kwatena Mexico Road. House number 103/1. Talk on so Mexico Road 103/1. On the same flight too. Why? So after gathering all the information in then they will review it. No, sisiala se obi pede oba landina ni pakuno wa landing no residence no on true letter no on family na nankasa sign on so you are abusing. We lied about that until those days. Legon one invitation. Oh yeah, them first cap a green pepper be of London over. Nipa 20 what they apply visa.
Ghana fu. We
abuse that also. And I just what come. No, was okay. Sincerely. Say pede ko London na. Any invitation na or the home office. What stamp do?
And also they abusing.
Yeah, Oscar, also abusing. They have to review it. No, what's this? Home office were abusing. Nipa kuno invitation. On for the document on then on for attach. On for the passport copy on for attach. On for the residence on for attach. Why? Because we continuously to lie as a people. The reason why banks want to move loans, because we are a group of liars. You have to go back to the bank, explain the issues to them. Okay, one year rearrangement, ma'am. No, what friend on fire? No, why you day? No, why you day? The man, that is what we are. From president to the last person, we are liars. Anchor judge or the judge case. The main case here. Sonia Kofi Samanka the judgment in Obama. Why didn't he know there were 2 Aba 7 December? Electoral commissioner. Do you have all the pin sheets? What are some of the bala? What set the case? No, the judge, it is your responsibility to call the electoral commissioner, the referee. Do you have all the pin sheets? Make them available. NDC, do you have all your pin sheets? Yes or no? MPP, do you have all your pin sheets? Do the coalition, let's see. Because of lies, dishonesty, judge, or manipulate a system, That is all that we are doing in this country.
Because me and I'm saying, what is this?
Why do we do this to ourselves? Why? Your country, people win election with 3 votes to go to parliament.
Yeah.
No problem. People win with 3 votes. People win with 20 votes, 50 votes. Obi win election over 3,000 votes. I say, man, all the constituency. elections. All the polling stations. Why not the constituency election? Yeah. What is the meaning of that? And you did not call the pin sheets to examine them. If you ask them, you sack one manipulate system. What will be on petition? You sack electoral commission by before the first quarter of 2026. The electoral commissioner will be sacked. The special prosecutor will also go. And me say, Oscar, look, I told you about 2 weeks ago. When God wants to vindicate you, He will give all the opportunity in the world to your opponent. At the end of the day, you will still beat him.
Yeah.
Budget will reading or your contradiction. It is amemefrano or your vindication budget. And someone what can go Akufo-Addo akoshi I would digu Akufo-Addo na banodo. In Akufo-Addo no ya galamse, Akufo-Addo no ya day, Akufo-Addo one for 150 million and ko galamse. Today, go and check the budget for the next 3 years, 2026, 2027, 2028. Abane etresika what boko galamse. Into check the abana so you ready to oboye den. Oboko galamse no we chado.
Yes.
We do this to ourselves, then we are expecting to develop. Why? Aban obli to plane 2, a 1, a left quarter 4, 1 presidential jet, 4 helicopters. What's a waste of money? Because the youth don't have job to do. Because Abana Okotono Pede only have no comfort at the expense of the people of this country. I won't need you less than 1 year in your government. And where's Helicopter presidential jet 2? I left quarter 4. Why?
Common new be answer.
Obiala Jumaya. Nurse for the teacher from one phone with Juma. Youth, Nangasan youth, and this youth for now. Walk pay my part in the power Obiala Jumaya. Into why do you go and buy the presidential jet? Why? If it is not hypocrisy and dishonesty, how can this be possible? The apostles, our ministers, Okujata black one and Onkawana, every day. Their pontification on radio, TV. This is Wakasa because they think they are the ones to benefit, but the other people they should not benefit, and that is what we have been doing. It is reflecting even in our MPP primaries, MPP party. Obinya Adia, no you be yo. That is how we are. That is how we are as a country. Obiye Juma. Say you find any pakrunumpo a suspect in the day of Onyesika wrongly. If you think that, take him to court, report him, and reporting. And soon election aroba, election no answer. Why? Because the only thing is that in this country, the people who do not know what they can do, they are always envious of other people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Digital secretary for you. Say me catch you. I told you, say, Papa, we were bad. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. But President John Dramani Mahama extended a year IGP. Christian Tete Yohonu.
2 years.
The mandate, you know. Ready issue. Young guy man when walk share boko for boss it. When you move for 20 wedding one, but yes. Boko you to know for my mana.
Oscar. Nobody have home. Police recruitment, army recruitment. And you're not quite fiasco. You see, Oscar, that is the Oscar. Even God described Satan as a liar. We don't know the magnitude of lies. What lies can do. Judas betrayed Jesus on lies. It is dangerous when you are working with somebody, Oscar. Identify the spirit of lies
in that person.
Run away.
Yeah.
He will one day put you in difficult situation.
Yeah.
Run away. And I hope this country we will hold politicians, especially the president and members of parliament, to their words. And I say, teacher for a demonstration. They were playing President Mohammed's campaign. Promise.
Yes.
Playing it.
No more.
Audio. No, but I'm hoping going forward there should be videos so that it will shame them. It will shame them, both parties. Because Oscar, because of that, lies are yam in our homes. Sometimes you receive a call, you are in the home, even on bed. No, catch any pakosa me ba me place ya. Your child will be learning. Will be learning. And we don't know. IGP one way juma what's it called boko a kwamba ya a kakachra one day when kuna mamu from police and him that some that is not the law. Even if you want to do that, you don't have to say it publicly.
Yeah.
No sense of secrecy. This country, because of politics, we say things against each other without minding the consequence. Be a president, be a campaign. Because of 45 minutes. 45 minutes, no policy direction be anymore. 45 minutes, no policy. 30 minutes, you only pick people. Talk about them. Why? Is it because of the monk of the president? Is it because of the monk of the MP?
Okay, there is this news item Metro TV Ghana.
Yeah.
Zip line to close 3 centers across the country due to lack of funding from the government.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah. One of the reasons in Obama Damadine is because the government will not be paying the operator. That's all. It is simple. I told you. One of the reasons will be funding because the government in the field there, Abano Chrono, no them service provider and the pay, and they will still fool you by not paying, so that you can also not pay your workers. Into Oyedamana, you'll be compelled to move. Then they will tell you, they will show you where power lies. Then they will bring in their own person. That's all.
Okay. As a digital, my nasi. Yamisha pa. Etero era Emmanuel Kwabla Tokono, digital secretary, NPP Takoradi constituency secretary. Ena yeneno edin komono. There is this birthday wisher. Let's say me answer my source. Michael Yarufa, Madam Picture to Sumame. And on your screen right now, I am Miss Catherine SC Pencil Sam Amwa. Oh yeah, Juma Ewo Fijai Hospital, Pharmacy Department. Miss Catherine SC Pencil Sam Amwa. Happy birthday. Antiketa ni efreno. Antiket nyamishwa. Oye MPP ni ma papa. Entino enenumre tim ni nyina no ama awoda pasronko. Miss Catherine SC Pencil Sam Amwa. Happy birthday. Nyamishwa. Enkwatenti anwodi wo mo fama. Omo ho ban. Kwemu mpaibo nyina no wonhwe na mra mu fama. Happy birthday once again going out there to Miss Catherine S.C. Pencil Sam Amwa. But your birthday wish we every me and my wife war. Mrs. Docas from Poyabwa. And was say young wish you man. It's an happy birthday once again. Miss Catherine S.C. Pencil Sam Amwa. Pharmacy Department, Holy Child Hospital, Ijai. I'm sure. I was sharing coming in and see Yana production team. That's Michael Yaru. Fantastic man. Me da say Samuel Dingu, DJ Black Foreigner. Me da say Papa Enafe. Team members are Kenya no nyame onhia me din osikede from Paul man so adom bedu me yane a ochina ibe hia ne atoa so. Good evening. We are out of here.